Hey y'all, Sherry G. Welcome to the channel. So I am going to be doing a video on season 6, episode 16. I've already done a couple of videos, but I'm doing another video on that particular episode. And this particular video is going to be around the conversations that Chris Fletcher and Martell Holt had. Wow. Wow. So I did do some earlier commentary on this conversation. It was all based around a trailer that OWN dropped. But, they didn't give us everything. This episode gave us more. And like I said, it was revelatory. Going back to what Melody said about this being the season or the year of revelation, it sure is. So anyway, I'm going to talk about it, this particular, segment of the episode. Before I do, you know how it goes. Let me go ahead and give my disclaimer. The views I express, they're my opinion, and everything is alleged. Look, even the views that those who decide to comment down below in the comment section, the views that you all express, it's the same thing. It's opinion and everything is alleged. So now that I got that out there, let me go ahead. I kind of chopped this particular scene up. So let me go ahead and play the first audio section of that piece, give my commentary around that, and then I'll play the next section. Hang tight.
What up? What's up? You got your booties?
No, I ain't got no damn booties, man.
Oh,
It's your house, you ain't got no booties?
No.
You don't want people to wear their shoes, you gotta have some damn
Oh,
booties.
you can take your shoes off.
You don't take my damn shoes. Man, what?
You're a realtor. I feel that realtors and brokers, when you're showing houses, when you're visiting somebody's house that you're selling or whatever, I think you should be removing your shoes or putting some booties on your feet. How your family doing, man?
My family's doing great.
Yeah. So I'm building a house over there by you guys'
Over by the daycare?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess the last time we talked, was probably the time that you subpoenaed me. And your wife to come to court.
Oh.
That was kind of
Why though?
because that looks like we're on one side.
Yeah.
Because we're still friends with you. We're still friends with Melody. We're not going to take sides.
Right. Yeah, never that. Everybody I had subpoenaed, I tell them on the phone, like I told you, let the truth come out. Whatever the truth is, let the truth be known. Mm-hmm. If that's hurting me, it doesn't matter. Let the truth be heard. So it's not you taking sides. It's allowing the people who knows us best be an advocate for the truth. That's it.
Martell subpoenaing myself and my wife to court, it actually kind of pissed us off. As we stated to him before, we're friends with him, we're friends with her. We're not going to pick damn sides.
What else we got?
Okay, y'all, let me go ahead and give my commentary on this little segment. I totally agree with or totally understand Chris and Nell Fletcher's feelings as far as being pissed with Martell for having them subpoenaed to court. I feel that he should have had a better understanding of that they're friends of both of us. But, Martell lives in Martell's world. So in his world, he probably felt that he had turned everyone because we know that allegedly, and in the opinion of most of us, he's tried to turn the castmates and all of the friends against Melody. And he probably felt that even worked even with the Fletchers. Lo and behold, it didn't, right? I feel that as a friend of the Fletchers, he should have asked them first. He should have at least let them know of his intentions to have them subpoenaed to court. And then he would have had a better understanding of where they stood in this situation. And perhaps he wouldn't have subpoenaed them after all. But at the very least, they would have known it was coming. So in my opinion, it sounds like they had no idea, that they were surprised about it, There was no prior conversation, no prior warning. And so, yes, they were pissed, and I get it. And this whole story with Martell saying, no, I didn't want you to pick a side. I just wanted you to come tell the truth. The truth that you know about both of us. Come on, Martell. The whole point of picking character witnesses is because you feel that these people are going to lean more toward your favor. I mean, after all, you're the one who initiated this whole thing in the first place without, in my opinion, thoroughly thinking it out, because you probably didn't think it was going to happen. But just like Melody had warned you, it's chess, not checkers. So get with the game of chess and put the checkers away, because it's just not working. And all of this manipulation that you're trying with, I just wanted you to get up there and tell the truth, to represent both of us. I'm paraphrasing. No, Martell, that's not what you wanted. That's not what you wanted at all. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. I'm going to go ahead and play the next little audio clip of this sitting down with Martell and Chris Fletcher.
And before, we're friends with him, we're friends with her. We're not going to pick damn sides.
What else we got?
You. What's the deal? You know the house is due to be sold
As soon as
yes.
I move out. But no,
it ain't as soon as you move out.
No, you said you can't close until I move out. That's why I'm speeding it up too. Well, it ain't that I'm speeding it up. I've been speeding it up ever since you gave me 30 days. I'm like, man.
And how long has it been?
Like 40 some days.
More than 30 days.
Yeah.
The house has been on the market for 8 months.
This house been on the market for 8 months?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying what that means though.
That's how long you've had.
The broker guy told me that so the owner's on a sale.
Yes.
So I mean that's what's up. This is the market to sell everything.
Well, yeah.
I have to start now because my lease is up in about 6 months.
Martell is taking advantage of the friendship by continuously staying in this house. I think he's looking for me to give him special treatment, allow him to continue to stay just because he's Martell.
At least once you find someone that's interested, I'm thinking that you'll be like, hey, listen, as a friend, hey, Martell, I'm going to talk to the owners and see if I can get you 90 days to get out of there.
And you don't think I've done that already? But they're not going to give you no damn 90 days. They want the house
yeah.
sold.
I mean, because they ain't finna come and kick me out.
Yes, they will.
They can't come and kick
Yes, they
me
can.
out.
Yes, they can. You're month to month.
Yeah,
There's a contract on the house.
What's the priority? As a friend, as a realtor, you ain't say, hey, Martell, listen, you need help looking for a property?
You out of your goddamn mind.
Chris, not one. I just asked you what a week and a half ago. I asked you specifically. I said, Chris, do you have any properties?
I didn't have anything.
So what make you think that I can run out here in 30 days and find me something for my kids tonight if you can't find anything? As a friend, you want me just to pack up and go to a hotel with me and my children, or you don't care? Or you just worried about the money?
No, it ain't about the money. It's about my fiduciary duty to the seller.
I'm a client of yours too, though. Why is it such a big? I mean, like,
but that is not the problem.
That
is not the problem of the owner of the house.
Okay. The thing is, I found the property.
So when you move?
As a friend, I would expect at least 90 days.
A couple of weeks. 2 weeks. That has to happen. 2 weeks.
All right. So I know that I did commentary on this segment earlier, but it was just on the sneak peek. And like I said, the sneak peek didn't reveal everything. When I did my commentary, I was under the assumption that he'd been given like a 30-day notice, or a little more than a 30-day notice. I knew that much. But so now more of the details have come out in the actual episode. There's been more revelation. Martell had 8 months to get himself together, and he was on a month-to-month lease. So what that means, and anybody who has ever been on a month-to-month lease, or if you ever rented an apartment and then your year lease was up and you went on a month-to-month lease, you know what that means. You have 30 days that you can stay here, and there's no guarantee that we're going to renew your lease for the next 30 days. That has been Martell's situation for the entire 8 months. He's had 8 months to get himself together. Now, a couple of things that he mentioned in this segment was that he is building a house on property that isn't so far from the Fletcher's daycare. Like, Nell has a daycare in that area, and so this is the land I assume that he's talking about, that he and Belinda purchased. So I had done a video on that before, but I did go back and I looked it up again today, and that particular land is located at 3514 Nathalie Avenue, Northwest in Huntsville. And so the ownership of that property is still under Holt Media Group and Belinda. So yeah, so Martell and Belinda still own that particular land. And Black Titanic actually drove by the property twice, that I know of anyway. And one time she drove by there, like, there wasn't anything happening. The next time she drove by there was actually movement on the property. So they were building on that property. Now, if this is going to be the future home for Martell Holt, I don't know. Or if it's a property that he and Belinda are, like, in a business deal with, and they're going to eventually sell it to make money. I don't know. But it sounds more like that might be the case, and not that is going to be his particular home. In any case, Martell still has to find a temporary situation, even if it's just temporary, and if that is going to be his home. In the meantime, he seems to believe that, it's just the whole audacity, right, of Martell. Because, when he said, as soon as I move out, that's when they can go ahead and sell the home. No, they can't even close on the home until you move out, because whoever purchases that home is not going to want him in that house. And the owner's goal is to sell the home. They want to make money, because in the meantime, they're paying a mortgage that they don't need to pay. They're paying taxes that they don't want to pay. And I'm sure Martell is probably being held responsible for the utilities. But their goal is to sell that property, and they want him out. And he just doesn't seem to get that. Like Chris said, he's taken advantage of his friendship with Chris Fletcher. And I feel like for Chris, this was the ultimate learning lesson. Like, you just can't deal with certain people, friends or not, right? I don't know. I guess he never dealt with Martell in this way. That's my assumption. So I'm sure he will never do this for Martell ever and ever again. Like, Martell is just really, I don't know. He's just making it bad for himself. But yeah, he is taking advantage of this whole situation. And as far as the children do have a place to stay. It's not like Melody is going to just put them out for 7 days. I know they have that 7-day on, 7-day off situation, but she isn't just going to put them out there for 7 days just because you're staying in a hotel or you don't have a place to lay your head. Y'all, I don't know. Someone actually made a suggestion in one of my videos that perhaps Martell should just come back on the show as a friend of the show if the show continues, and not necessarily a main cast member. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all, share your thoughts down in the comments section. That's all I have for this video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. I'll be back. Until then, ciao.